Right. Okay. So we have now taken the files that was given to us by our developer, and we have created a Git project, and we pushed. It's available in GitHub now. Okay, that's good. Now we need to deploy this application. And let me share my screen. When we this is what we want to get. Um, this is what we want to get to. This is the end product is here. Which screen is this? Yep. Okay. So the end product is this. You will run the application and you put your name, Kwame, and it will tell you, good morning, Kwame. It's still morning here, so it's telling me good morning. If you run this application again in the night, if you run it again in the night, it will tell you good evening, Kwame. We will improve this application to make sure that it tells us what's the temperature in my current location and blah, blah, but that's not the purpose now. We need to deploy this application to AWS, okay? So you go to your AWS and we're going to use something called EC2. AWS, we've already done Cloud9, yeah? You know, in a nutshell, what Cloud9 is doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm having a bit of a problem deploying. Let me share my screen.
What was the error? Do you have the main branch created? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is it saying?
Failed to push some reference to GitHub.
Don't worry about this. We'll fix it later.
Okay.
I really need to go for it.
Okay.
If you have to do it again, all over again, do it.
Okay. Okay.
The idea is you'll have the what's
I'll
it
start
called?
over again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul, can you share your screen and let me drive with you actually?
Yes,
When it comes to
now.
when it comes to GitHub and having GitHub stuff ready, I really do need people to by now know how to do these things. Okay, I really do need people to know how to do these things. The task was, these are 3 files, create a GitHub project. You could have just done it in GitHub, upload, but I want you to learn the initializing and pushing and knowing that this also exists. It's very important because sometimes when you have to do automation, you cannot tell your automation process to go and click buttons in the cloud. You have to do it manually and stuff. So that's why you need to learn how, that the CLI is there. All right. So the next task is we are going to create an EC2. Remember, as I said, AWS is a cloud platform, okay, which gives you virtual machines. This is not the scope of the training. All we're going to do is just buy a server, a Linux server. We're not going to worry about any configuration, nothing. The purpose of this project is that we are able to deploy an application. Okay, that's the purpose. You can even deploy this application on your laptop and it will work the same way. So I'm not going to teach you how to create an EC2 instance yet. We're just going to create one. Quick, okay? To create an EC2 instance, a quick one with no fuss, no issues. Just launch instances. You click the yellow bar. It gives you this. You give the server a name. The name should be the same name you've given to the project. Your name underscore whatever the project name is the same. So everybody follow on. This shouldn't cost you a lot of money. We're going to use the free tier instance again. So it shouldn't cost you a lot. I'm saying shouldn't. You select Ubuntu. And then you go down and here is where the money stuff comes in. It says additional cost might apply, which is the AMI with whatever. But T2 micro is all you need. Don't move this anywhere. and just go down, go down, go down, go down. Now create a new key pair. I will explain what these are later. Select the other one. Don't use RSA. Select the other one. And then put the name there again. Okay. And create. What will happen is AWS will create a key pair, private key, and download it for you. It will be in your download folder. Okay. So save. Yeah. Note the folder it was downloaded in. Here, we are going to create a new security group. So select all three. We're just going to make this app server access. Everybody anywhere should be able to access this server. We don't care about anything at the moment. Go down, go down, go down. We're going to just attach only 8 gig of disk. 8 gig. That's all we need. We leave it there. It's GP3. Scope is not to teach you what these are. Okay. And then launch. Just click the yellow button. Boom. That's it. You have managed to buy a virtual machine from AWS. Simples. There's a lot in the back end to be able to do. If this was going to be used for a production or a proper project or work that you are actually going to do, then there's a lot more we have to do before we even get here. But as I said, this is not the scope. We are not learning how to create we are not learning AWS. Okay. So it's pending and so on and so forth. Okay. Now go to Cloud9. Okay, wait. Who is not here? Who is not here yet? Paul is driving. Alphonse, are you here?
Not yet. I'm closed.
John-Luc, are you here?
Nope. But on my way.
Get there. Abdullah, are you there?
No.
Share your screen, Abdullah.
Okay.
Okay. Type EC2. No, EC2. EC2. I think Paul has been creating a lot of EC2, so maybe I might have jumped a lot. People were like, how do I even get to this page? Yeah, click it. Click. Paul just got there. Just click EC2. Click the blue EC2. Yeah.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, click it. Yeah. Sorry about that. Paul is, and then the yellow bar is there. Launch instances. That's it. I'm not going to drive with Paul again.
I know. Please go.
And I'll put the name of the project here.
The one we just did.
The name of the project, your name underscore whatever underscore whatever underscore whatever, that name.
Oh, okay.
It has to be copied in your clipboard by now because you're going to need it again.
I can just write like that.
There it is. No, this is not the name. It's Abdullah. It's your first name dash your second name. Just go and copy the folder name. Come on, Abdullah. Oh, you didn't do it that way, actually.
No. Just like this.
Well, the requirement was first name dot underscore second name. Attention to details. Attention to detail. Because if they tell you to go and kill a chicken and you go and kill that one that looks like a chicken, you didn't do it. Anyway, write it. Because sometimes in configuration, the slightest change could cause a lot of things. Someone is looking for a folder called this. If the application was looking for a folder called your first name and your last name, it will fail. Okay. Now copy that and go down, select Ubuntu. I think Control C is copied. That's it. Control C, that's it. It's copied. Leave it. Go down and select Ubuntu. T2 micro is okay. Go down. Go down, go down, go down. Now create a new pair. Go up a little bit. Create a new key pair. I'm not going to explain what it is. Click the blue, create a new key pair line. In AWS, anything blue is a link to somewhere else. Okay, paste it here. Did it copy?
Yeah.
No, copy.
Oh,
It didn't copy that
goodness.
one. Okay, type it quick. You know, you could have selected all and delete. In AWS, everything you create, if you don't name it properly, you'll be in a world of troubles finding it. Select the ED2 and create key pair. This will be downloaded automatically to your downloads. Okay, so it's there. Now let's go down and then tick all of these boxes. Tick all of these boxes. We're going to make this application so unsecure. Yeah, that's it. And then hit the yellow bar. That's how you create a simple EC2. And as I said, this is not how we do it. Okay, things that we are doing now in AWS is a no. You're using the root account, shouldn't creating EC2 instances, allowing public access. But I don't want to teach you EC2 today. So you're there. That's it. If you click on instances, the blue instances on the top, there you have your Cloud9 is running, and the new one you just created is also initializing. AWS is spinning it up for you. Okay. Now I want you to go into your Cloud9 and hold on 1 minute. I'm coming. Right, everybody in your Cloud9, go to File, the file at the top left. Please, everybody follow on and go to Upload Local Files. Select a file and find the file that we just downloaded, the PEM, yeah, and upload. It's gone. It's in there now. Yeah. Which location did you upload it to?
Drag file.
No, it's done. It's done. Okay. Close this. It's done. Where did we upload? Is that the name? Yeah. So look, go to the folder structure on the left. Can you extend this so that I can see all the names, please?
Extend.
Drag the bar. Yeah. Drag it left. Yeah. So this is it. This is the file. Can you move it from this folder, because this is the project folder, and put it in the top folder? So hold them, drag it to the top. No, not there. Top. Up. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
To this one.
Yeah. That's where it should be. Okay. So and then if you go to if you go, don't open it, just close it. Go to the terminal. Open a new terminal actually. The green bar, the green box there. Yeah. The green, yeah, and a new terminal. And then list the folders in this, click the chat box on the right to close this, the chat bottom. Yeah, click it. Yeah. And then list the folders in this, the content ls. So you see the PEM file is here too. Okay. Now, right, I will just give you a little bit of an explanation of what this file is. Those who don't know, we created an EC2. We want to be able to connect to the machine. Okay. To connect to the machine, think about a house. You have told the AWS to build you a house, and they have built the house and put it in North Virginia for you. Yeah. You need to go into the house. And they've given you the key. This is it. Simple explanation I'll give you for now. So to be able to access the machine that we have just created, we need this key. Else we are not going in. Okay. So we are going to use this key to connect to the machine from Cloud9. Okay. I'm going to introduce you to another tool, SSH, but the scope is not for the SSH. What we will do is all the things that we're doing today, I'll be going into detail explanation later. Okay. Okay. So go back to AWS. Now, the file has a specific permission that we need to change, give the file so select the new server, click the select box. Don't click it, don't click the blue, just select the box next to the name on your right.
Yeah,
is the select. Yeah, when we say select anything, this is what you do, select, and then go to connect. There's a box on the top, connect. Yeah, go to SSH client. These are ways that you can connect. Okay, now we need to change the permission or the file. So copy that chmod number 3.
number 3.
Yeah. And then go to Cloud9 and run that command. So again, I'm not going to teach you, explain too much, but what we are doing is the file that we downloaded, the key, has specific permission that we need to change. Okay. And this is AWS is telling you the command to use to change it. So paste it here. It has to be in the same folder.
How to put in the folder?
Where the file is. So just paste. You are in that folder where the file is.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Abdullah? I didn't
Yes.
say open the file. We are going to run a command in the command line. What are you doing? Close this file. Close this file. Close this file now. Don't save. I did not say open a file. I said paste. Paste what you command. You paste. Don't paste it there. Don't select the file, Abdullah. Come on. Paste.
Paste here.
Yes, it's a command. It's a command. Command. You're going to run a command. When I say you're running a command, I don't want it to be in a file, guys. And that's it. We've done that. We've run this command to change the permission.
You lost. I'm lost somewhere. How do you know which one is the latest instance?
Sorry, what did you share your screen?
Yep. Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. The instance that you created is the one that doesn't have a tag. When you created it, did you tag it properly? If you didn't put the name at the top when you were creating it, it will not be tagged. So
Okay,
the middle
probably
one,
this one.
yeah, the middle
Yeah.
one is what you're looking for. If you didn't put the name properly, it didn't get tagged.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you can
Then
actually tag it now. You can actually tag it now. So go to tags. Yeah, you can click that
Okay.
and tag it. So, and that's what I was saying earlier on this. If you don't name your things, you will never find, you will have problems. You will not know which one is which. And that's why
Okay.
it's because you can create as many EC2 instances here, and each one will be performing different things. And if you don't
How
put
did it get to the security group?
it, okay, no, just click connect here
All right.
and then go to SSH client and copy the command.
All right. This one.
Yeah. Have you moved the file to the Cloud9?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So in the location, the directory where the file is, run this command.
Oh, okay, sir. That's done.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
But
it is done. We're on the same page.
yeah. Sorry,
Thanks.
everybody, for ranting a little bit. Sometimes we get frustrated a little bit. It's allowed. Don't take this any personal, Abdullah. Yeah. Right. Who has got to this stage? Paul is there. Abdullah, you're here. You're there. John Luke is there. Alphonse, you're there. Chris, did you do this one? Christian. Christian.
So I'm still yet to create a key pair.
Okay. Share your screen. So what we've done is, obviously, the project was given to you by a developer. They give you 3 files, and all they want is for you to deploy it on AWS EC2. But first, we created a GitHub project, and you've put the files in GitHub. It's there, safe. We did a GitHub project, and then we're going to AWS, and we are buying an EC2 instance. Okay.
Yeah, so we're selecting ED255, right?
Yeah, and then create. Okay, so it will be in your, you can select in Windows, you can select where you want to put it, but normally it goes in the download folder. We know where it is because you will need it later, the location.
Yeah, it's on my desktop.
Okay, so now go down. You selected Ubuntu. I'm expecting that you've done all of that. Take these two as well, meaning that we are making this machine so unsecured as possible. Yeah.
And that.
Yeah. And then go down, go down, go down. Nothing we need to do, and then click the yellow button. So just for you to know about this process, do it as many times as possible and delete. We will delete this application, this EC2, and then we will do it again. I'll let you delete everything we created, and I'm expecting that tomorrow morning when we meet again, you do it. You'll have a new. I will have everybody copy their instance ID and share here so that you can't use the same instance. Okay, so click it and then go to connect, find the command. You don't need to always do this if you know the command. I know the command is chmod 400, but I'm still showing you that it's here. AWS gives everybody a lot of information. It's here. I know when I create an EC2, I know that I need to change the permissions. I just type to the Chimod 400, I don't want to go and find the command again. I know the command. But for training purposes, I'm sharing all of these things to you. Okay, that is there. Now you need to upload the file to your Cloud9. Why are we doing that? Because Cloud9 is our working environment. Okay.
Don't know why mine.
On your first tab, is it not Cloud9 running?
Is it?
The first one.
Anyway, he's here. Just click Cloud9. Yeah, it's already running. I know I'm rushing, but the purpose of this is the rushing is that I'll give you a file that has the steps, and I would want you to go and do it again. But I'm racing it so that I'm brushing through it quick, so that you see what we have done, and I'll say go and do it again. Okay, all of it again, and I'll share the task with you, and you go and do it. Well, you do it tonight, and tomorrow morning by that time it's there, because we're going to use this project to do other things like Docker and so on and so forth. But for us to be able to explain things to you better, we need to do this one. Right. You're having issues with your Cloud9, I think.
Yes.
I'll
get back on board. So
okay, you can watch the video then. Okay, so Paul, let's drive with you again. You can put your hand down, Paul and Jean-Luc. All right, Paul, you've got Abdullah. Please follow this. And if I'm rushing, just someone say, Bernard, slow down. I know I'm rushing, but I've got only 9 minutes. I need to finish. I can spare 5 more minutes, but that would be it. So now you've got the key pair. I just want you to connect to the EC2 that we have created. Just SSH into it. So all you need now is this command here as well. Paul, you are doing things that you shouldn't be doing. You're making people.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the command is there. Copy it. Yeah, you can click the copy button and then run it, but you need to run it in the folder the file is currently at. Okay, you say yes, you type yes, and voila. Guess what? Currently
you are in the other machine.
You are in Cloud9, and then from Cloud9 you've gone into the other machine. You see that the green is different from the green at the top. You have SSH'd secure shell. It's called secure shell. We will talk about secure shell later. But you have connected to that machine, and the information it gave you upon connection is giving you a lot of information here. What machine type you've connected to, the IP address of the machine, the local IP address, all of these things, information. You can read them, and you are in the machine. Okay, so currently we are in the machine that we created from AWS. Okay, this is it. And this machine is completely different. If you list the content here now, it's not the same as the one that you were working in. It's different. You need to know the difference. I can have another shell that's also connecting to another machine, another shell that's also connect. I can open 10 terminals and connect to 10 machines in this same environment. Okay, it was confusing to me when I started. I'm like, am I in? Did I go? Because it's still black and white and green. The only thing you see is the IP address, the prompt changes. Yeah. And if you do Control D, Control plus D, you see you've gone back out. You see you logged out and you came back. You came back to your Cloud9 environment shell. So you left the shell, the connection, you've logged out. And as you can see, it says connection closed to this closed. And now you're back to Cloud9. Okay. When you run the command again, the SSH command again, it will take you back there. But this time around, it will not ask you anything because you have already done a handshake. So it just went in. Before it asks you, do you really want to be connecting to this machine? Is this secure? And you said yes. But now that you've done that handshake, every time you connect, it just goes. Okay. But the command to connect is that. We are not doing SSH today. We are not doing EC2, but I still want to explain these things to you. Okay. We will be touching all of these things we're doing in detail, guys, in details. Okay. Now, I will leave you to clone the GitHub project that we have created into this new machine. Okay. I will leave you to clone it into this new machine. I want you to clone it into the Ubuntu home folder. Okay. So, Paul, go ahead and clone this. The project. So now what we've done is we've created a project. It's in GitHub. Created an EC2. We want the project to be present because we are deploying the project in this machine. So we want the project to be present in this machine. Git clone is your clue. So Paul, go ahead. He stopped sharing.
No, it was by accident. It was by accident, sir.
Just come back.
The way I do my teaching, I will always catch you. If you're driving, I'll try and catch you. If you didn't learn, I would definitely find out.
This is the thing. I go here. I get this.
Exactly.
Go back here. So you want me to put the code here on this repo? I mean the home.
Yeah, home folder. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and since it's there now, and then you can SSH change into that folder. List the content and the files are there. This is the benefit. This is your Git. You are literally doing DevOps, but it has nothing to do with cloud. People think that, oh, I need to know AWS before I can do Git DevOps. No. As it stands, when you go to your project, your company, they probably already have the server created. Everything is there, and they just give you access to the server like this and say deploy this and deploy that and deploy this. The tools you're using, it's got nothing to do with AWS. This has nothing to do with AWS. Okay. Now you got a project. So the instructions of the project is that you will install Nginx. So first thing we need to do, come out of this folder, and we need to, when you create a new machine, Ubuntu machine, you need to update the packages. You need to update everything in there. So you run git sudo apt update space update. Yeah. So when you create a new machine, it was an image that was sitting there. Some packages will not be it will not be updated. It might be late, something. So basically you update and you upgrade. So you've done the update. Now do upgrade. It's actually telling you to do upgrade. So git upgrade. Don't copy that. Just do apt upgrade. Sudo apt upgrade. And then you want to upgrade? Yes. Why? It will go ahead and upgrade everything that needs to be upgraded. So the machine will be more or less brand new and secure. Okay. After that, I'm going to introduce you to Nginx. We need Nginx. Nginx is a web server application that can be used to deploy websites. Websites, not servers. Okay, so now we're going to turn this application to a server now. It's a very small machine, but we're going to make it a server. And this is the conversation we had the other day about servers. It's just a machine that has configuration to be able to serve content to a lot of people. Okay, that is not the how anybody else will explain a server to you, but I want the layman's explanation or the definition. So now this machine is okay. So, well, we need Nginx. Okay, we need Nginx. So what we're going to do is we're going to run sudo apt, sudo apt, and I'll give you all these commands in the document anyway. But
Bernard, would you wait just a second? We'll reach there. Actually, we're updating now so that we will not get lost.
Okay, good. Well done, Alphonse.
Yeah, I'm there myself.
Abdullah, you're there. John Luke, you're there.
No, I'm actually just following. I want to, when everything, I'll just try it myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Apt install Nginx. Nginx, we will do Nginx, but today I just want you to know that Nginx is there and it's an amazing tool for DevOps actually, and you need it. So it's a program that you install, like you're installing anything on a Windows machine. You can also install. You can actually install Nginx on a Windows machine as well. Okay. So enter Nginx. Yeah, the word is Nginx. Okay. Yes, you want to install. Okay, Nginx is running. You can do sudo service. So Nginx is a service. Okay, sudo service Nginx. We want to check the status of Nginx. Space status. So we have installed Nginx as a program, and we want to check if the program is running. Oh yeah, it's running, it's active. And these are the commands, some of the commands that you will use. The same way we got Git, you're gonna have to also go and learn Nginx, the basics. We will do Nginx. Okay. So Nginx is running. Now we're going to create a folder, and I've got a command in the chat. Okay, copy the command and run it. This is where we are going to push the files, the project files to. The project files needs to sit in this folder. Okay, so copy and create this folder. This is all we are doing to deploy a simple application. Imagine that, guys. But a good DevOps engineer will automate all of this. Okay, so now we are going to move the file index.html and script.js to that new folder that we just created. We're going to copy them. Okay, copy the files. So what I'll do is I'll change into the folder cd Paul tab. Yeah, and this is where the location of the files we want to move. Yeah, and now you need to add sudo, because this location var lib var dub. They call it dub. www. They say dub. var dub is a folder that is restricted, so you need admin right. Sudo gives you admin permission, admin right. You run in Linux, you run sudo means that you're running the command as admin. Okay, so sudo cp, sudo copy.
Hold on, before you continue, where did you come up with that var whtml greetings?
It's a command I told you to create. I put in the chat.
Okay.
So you need to create that, run that command first, and then you get that folder. Basically, we are creating a folder in var html greetings. Okay. So you need to create that folder first. And then you sudo cp. I want you to change index.html. And then copy the path of the folder we created. var html greetings. Yep, that's it. Enter. What you have done is you've copied the file into that location. Do the same for script. Okay, now we're going to copy the last file, which is personalized greetings, but we are copying it to another location, not this location. That one needs to go to a different location, which is in the chat. That is the configuration for Nginx. So the Nginx configuration file needs to be also put in where Nginx folders are, and it's in the chat. It's /EC2 Nginx sites available. Okay, you need space. Yeah. Okay, so we are copying this file to Nginx location, and we are copying the index and then script to the folder that we created. Okay, now means that these three files are in the correct locations.
Wait, Bernard. So you mean the personalized should be with HTML?
No, the index and the script will be in the greetings folder.
All right.
And the personalized greetings.conf will be in the Nginx.
In the new one.
Nginx folder, yes. Okay, so the files are in the correct location. Now, we are going to cd into the Nginx folder. So cd, you've already pasted, yeah, and paste the, yeah. Okay, we go in there. Now, Nginx comes and list here. Nginx comes with a file called default. It's the default config that Nginx, when you install Nginx, it puts the file there. We don't want this default config. We want our own config, which we've put there. So we are going to sudo rm. We're going to remove that default config. Okay, we're going to remove it. Rm. Okay, list again. Let me see if it's gone. It's gone. Right. I'm putting a command in the chat again. And this command, and again, as guys, I'm going to explain all these in detail. Okay, but I want to get there. This file, this command is going to create a symbolic link between the sites available folder, the personalized greeting file in the sites available folder, to another folder that Nginx uses, which is sites enabled. Okay, so the sites that are available, which ones are enabled? Okay, so Nginx created two folders. One is sites available, sites enabled. So for Nginx to know which website to serve, you need to enable the website. Okay, So we are going to create a symbolic link. Instead of we cannot actually copy the file and put it in the label folder ourselves. It will work, but what normally we do is we create a symbolic link between those files, those folders. I'll teach you what symbolic links are, but for now, just enter. Good. So if you go into, if you type cd // sites enabled / sites enabled. So we are going back one and we are changing into the sites enabled folder. If you know your CD. So now we've changed into the sites enabled list with -alt, list everything, ls -alt. You see that one of them is a symbolic link. Okay, so personalized greetings conf is linked to this file in this location. Voila. Can you also delete the default file? So sudo rm default. So when you come to the enabled folder, there's the default that we deleted out there. The symbolic link is still there. We just want to delete it. Now list it again, and then we want a clean, exactly. There's only one website. The Nginx can serve about so many websites. Depending on the capacity of the server, you can have different websites. This current website is called Personalized Greetings, and we are enabling it, Nginx. Okay. Now, this is it. We have deployed the application on EC2 using Nginx. That's it. Now, one thing you have to do is you have to do a test to see that Nginx likes all the configuration that you put there. So do Nginx, sudo Nginx -t. And it says everything is successful. Test was successful. Now you can check the status again. Maybe restart Nginx for it to reload everything. So sudo service Nginx restart. So we're starting the service, Nginx service again. Enter. And voila, you can check the status again if Nginx is still running. It didn't give us any error. Things are working. You could have just removed the restart and put status. Anyway, Alphonse, your hand is up.
I was stuck, but now I figured it out. To the space that was causing issue.
Well, so your Nginx is now working. So we have deployed the application. How do we access it from anywhere in the world? You go to AWS again, go to where the machine is sitting, copy the IP. So close this. You can cancel this. Yeah, go to the machine, click anything that will take you to the EC2. And then the IP address is there. Public IPv4 address. Go up. Yeah. Now put this in your browser. / your name. Basically, your browser is connecting to the machine to say, can you give me this server? And then the server responded with what it has to do with the information. Isn't it amazing?
It is.
No, you're not there yet.
So, so this is it. And as a DevOps engineer, you make sure that this is always running. Make sure that you're taking care of the server, and this is running all the time. If it's not running, you need to know somehow that this application is down. You need to know, and you need to know how to go and troubleshoot and fix it. Okay, so what we've done now is a developer has gone and created an application that will take your name and display it and say good morning based on the time. Okay, and they're giving you these files and they want you to deploy it so that the whole world can see it. If you can copy this IP address and give it to anybody in this chat, and they will be able to do the same. Chris Ato, are you able to share your screen?
No. I mean, how do you want me to assist?
Because I just want you to access this application.
Okay.
Because we know that you are not doing anything. It will be true that this application can be accessed from anywhere.
Let me just get the IP address and a second.
He's put the IP address there, and you can share your screen if you can.
Okay.
And then show everybody that Paul's server is also available to you. Remember, guys.
Yep. Okay. Let me just share. Sharing this one. Okay. I think it's /Paul, right? Small or capital.
You can put your own name. Put your own name.
Okay.
It's meant to display whatever name you put there. Because it's not secure. Yeah. Okay. So now you see that in the browser it says not secure. Okay. Yeah. We will also learn all of those things. But for now, nothing is secured. This application is not secured. Your server is not secured. Nothing is secured. We are not doing security today. The point is, a developer will develop application. This application takes your name and displays and say good morning. And then you as a DevOps engineer will be tasked to deploy this application or look after it. Sometimes the developer will make changes, which we're going to do. They will make changes to the application. There's a new feature. Maybe now let's also display your current location. Okay. So it says, good morning, Elolo. How is Ghana? The application should be able to find where you are and put the name there. How is Ghana? And then ask you a question, how is Ghana? Okay. That's a new feature. They finish and they will tell you that, can you deploy that new feature? And you have to go through a lot of steps to make sure that when Elolo just access the application and they put their name, the new feature will be there. Okay. But I wanted you to get to this stage and have a feeling of what we do if you have to do it manually, all of this. Okay. Now, we can automate most of these. And this will introduce us to a lot of tools that we are going to take our time using the same application. We can Dockerize it. Okay. We can Dockerize it. What is Docker? We can put it in Kubernetes. What is Kubernetes? We can actually put it in ECR, ECS, whatever, all those tools. There's so many ways we can deploy this application. We can use Apache instead of Nginx. What is Apache? You get my point. And that's why I was rushing this. I needed this. We're going to learn DevOps with projects. So I needed us to get here. I've rushed it. But if you watch this video again and you follow some of the steps, delete it, do it again, delete it, do it again, delete it, do it again. You only get better at the things that we are doing. These are basics, guys, basics. And I can't say it. These are basics. If you think this is hard, no, this is basics. You've done nothing. This, my wife should be able to do it. Okay, these are basics. So I'm going to stop recording. And what we're going to do is we're going to delete everything. Tomorrow morning, I'm expecting everybody to show me this page saying good morning with your name. Okay, by watching the video.
Okay, Bernard, you can stop maybe recording, but I was at